You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Araujo. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. No, he's overshot the green. Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Zabani. Oh no, this does not look good. Lewandowski touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
De Jong. Fabian Ruiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely, now then. Zaire Emery. And he's had it nicked away. It's a promising position. Zaire Emery gets across and deals with it. De Jong. Just eases him off the ball. Marcola absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Out of play for a throw. And that's aimed into the middle. Zabani clears it away. What a throw in. Araujo. And it's Pedri. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pedri. Oh, nice touch. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, delightful ball. No, that's been intercepted. De Jong. And it's De Jong. And Araujo. Kvaratskhelia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This for 1-0. 1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
De Jong was in no mood for any of that. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Marquinhos. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. Kvaratskhelia proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pedri! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
Goes for the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's running through. Kvaratskhelia. That has been cut short. Kubasi. Balde. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. Barcelona have a free kick. He's looking wide. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Pedri. De Jong. Vitinha gets a foot in here. It's a searching pass, and he's worked it through. And this is Dembele. Good claim, no margin for error there. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So Jim, what are you thinking? Well, Yamal has been caught there, it's a foul. Fabian Ruiz has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. And he was quick to react. Nicely shaped ball. Time and again they are repelled. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
De Jong. Gavi. Oh, good spread. And here's Pedri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Dembele, That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's found space here. He's got away. And he was alert to it. Pedri. Pressing high and with purpose. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. He slings it in. Impressive jump. And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real...
Oh no, what has happened here? Somewhat off target. That'll be a throw-in.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Balde picks it up now. He's in a great... And the shot! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Has to go back here. Pedri!
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Zabani cuts it out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha. Showing great feet there.
Rafinha clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
What a frustration, Peter. Even after the goal, no real change in approach. That's about as inept as they come, and it's no surprise there are many in the stands that are making their feelings pretty clear.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So things are underway. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kvaratskhelia. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Knocks it out wide. Kvaratskhelia was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, no joy this time. Balde.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
So no chances falling either way for the time being. Rafinha. Can he get it through? Rafinha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's on it, can he get a... Yamal! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here.
Could be danger here. He's through here. And the shots! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Now it's Rafinha.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he welcomes it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some really good ball movement. Koundé.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Barcola. Gavi. And it's Koundé. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. This is a promising build-up. Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dembele picks it up out wide. That's a decent clearance. And we have our very first corner. He's in a great position here. Driving on and making good progress. Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Marquinhos is there to clear. De Jong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Barcola. And Zaire Emery. Nicely weighted ball. Barcola is onto this. Zaire Emery. Nice bit of trickery. Zaire Emery proves just a little bit too strong. Koundé clears it away. Araujo. Oh, what has happened here? Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Koundé. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Balde. And it's Pedri. And it's Pedri. Pedri has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Pau Kubasi is there, and he can pick it up. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koundé. De Jong. Gavi. And it's Lewandowski. He's looking wide. Zaire Emery defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. De Jong. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. With the rangefinder there. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gavi. It's a good-looking delivery. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. This possibly the last play of the half. Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and...
A header! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully... Oh, that is asking for trouble. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Dembele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Muscular approach does pay off here. De Jong. Great vision. And it's been played through. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Pedri. And Balde. And it's Pedri. Gavi. De Jong. Gavi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. De Jong. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. And he's heaved it away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Koundé. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Strong running down that left flank. Tries one from range. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Gavi. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. 60 minutes played. De Jong. Zabani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gavi. Driving forward. Probing pass. Floated through. That's a throw. Cross to the back post. Balde is there and he can get that clear. Pedri. It's Gavi. Knocks it into space. De Jong. And it's Pedri. Now Zabani. Goes for the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And how did he not make it four?
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And a header! No, not the best of headers. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Can he get on the end of this? That's where it came from. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been knocked clear. Beraldo. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Has to go back here. Opts to play it back. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Goal! They are playing them off the park. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Garcia has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Balde. Looking to play him in. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. De Jong. Gavi. Oh, good spread. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, third quarter of the game. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. De Jong.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
On Pedri! Keeper always had the measure of that. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And it's hoisted clear. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Oh, he's goal side. Threads one in. Dembele. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Vitinha with a real chance here, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Chance for a shot! And another try! And that is faded wide. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, strongly challenged there. Araujo given the lift of his goal. De Jong. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Beraldo. Now, can they get him away? Solid goal! And again!
Habrá 4 minutos
Beraldo.
de descuento.
It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. De Jong. Not the most accurate pass. Zaire Emery. Now Beraldo.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's a quick free kick. He might be in here. And the finish! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Yamal. De Jong. He's going for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that. And he was quick to react. That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Gavi. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. This to make it 1-0. He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Araujo, Yamal. It's a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space, tries the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Balde. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's destined for the flank. And it's Balde. Foot in. Gavi. Aims beyond the defence. Vitinha. Engages and forces him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. Kubasi. Over to the right flank. He's being urged. It's Lewandowski! Zaire Emery, tidy with his distribution. And it's Gavi. Threads one in. And that's a good ball. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Lewandowski shoulders the responsibility. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Gavi with the clearance, and he's quick to snatch it back. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's a throw. Gavi.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
De Jong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball out wide.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Yamal. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé. Gavi. Araujo is wide and looking to get onto this. Fabian Ruiz. Played into space. Can he latch onto this? Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kubasi. Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski. 30 minutes gone. He has found the way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So, having trailed, to lead. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now.
Lewandowski! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Jong. Gavi. Pedri. Looking to play him in. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that's well seen too. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. De Jong. And Koundé. Pressing high and with purpose. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Such good technique.
That has been cut short. Araujo. Gavi. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. And that looks a decent ball. Araujo has it in a wide position.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Tries one from range! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Looking for options for movement. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Araujo. Can he get it through? This is Dembele. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Goes for the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Dembele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acuda a recogerlo a la puerta 21.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Not where it came from. Pedri! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gavi is offering a right smile there.
Araujo. Spread to the right. Gavi is in a really good position out wide. Garcia claims comfortably. Kubasi. And it's Koundé. Tries to play it through. Lewandowski is onto this. Real chance! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Pedri. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! De Jong. He's a sharp little ball here.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And the ball is out of play. De Jong gathers from the goal kick. Rafinha. Zaire Emery with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a quick one, and he's quick to return it. Gavi. De Jong. Knocks it out wide. Back where it came from. Oh, that's superb. It's Lewandowski! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona palpably stronger, better, superior. Backward it goes. Look at the space. Yamal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played out to the left flank. Koundé looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's having a hit! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
They've played it short. Takes a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Balde. Koundé. And Araujo. Gavi. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Gavi touches it back. Applies the finish! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Vitinha. Balde. Kubasi. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Oh, nicely intercepted. No way through. And it's Gavi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He is through here. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia stood his ground strongly. Koundé clears it away. It's run loose here. De Jong. And Kubasi. Balde. Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Beraldo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's Pedri. Beraldo concedes a free kick for that. Kubasi. Now he's off and running. De Jong. Great vision. Spread neatly. Very nicely done. And it's Gavi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kubasi. And Rafinha. Pedri finding himself in space. And he's picked it up out wide. De Jong. De Jong driving forwards. Gavi! Off the post. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Vitinha gets a foot in here. Balde. And it's Balde. And it's Pedri. No, it's come to nothing. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Tries to pass it through. Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. It's Lewandowski! And that's a good finish. This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Thinks about the shot. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, Red, nice interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Pedri. Oh, it's an... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
you.